Welcome to the Screamatorium. Come in. Make yourself at home. But be warned, this creepy chamber is not for the faint of heart. You may actually find yourself dying to get out.
Oh boy. Oh, hey Critter. Well, we don't have any lights on, but I'm amazed I got all this done. Been working on it for a few days though, but this is the foyer to the Screamatorium. Got this TV in here that's going to be playing some spooky movies and the Atmos FX, and all that good shizzle. And we don't have the curtain up yet. But we do have the hallway pretty much set up.
Skeletons and spider webs, jack-o'-lanterns and bats.
Got everybody pretty much where they're supposed to be. And that's really cool. Dee's even up there. Yeah, the D necklace on Scully. Pretty much all I have to show as of yet. But I was tickled about that. Well, the fog machine works.
And I bid you welcome, Mr. Potter.
Welcome to the Screamatorium.
like getting run over tonight.
Hey, check it out. You're watching a movie of me watching a movie of him watching a movie. So in here, the Screamatorium is going on. We're listening to A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original soundtrack from Charles Bernstein. And here, actually have Jason Lives. have 2 pumpkins. One with a sim and one with a nut.
And the 1, the 2, and the 3.
Well, hello. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this, and I just thought of this. I've had this hand probably for over 20 years. Easily over 20 years. Over 20 years, this thing has crawled around with me. And I have modified him just a little bit. You can see it's just a plastic thing. I think it was one of those that was attached to an arm that was, you know, a fake arm that's supposed to pop out of your trunk or something. I think we did a little spray paint, maybe a little clipping around that. So I thought, what if we do an autopsy on this and find out what this actually was? And right now it looks like a tampon. We're going to put that right there, and we're going to keep digging, because I want to find out what some of this stuff is. Look, it's actually notebook paper. That's what I was wondering. It doesn't seem to have anything on it. This is actually notebook paper from 20 years ago that apparently I just crinkled up and threw in there. Okay, let's keep going. There's more. So let's take this out. And it's more notebook paper. Now, all I'm really trying to hope that something is actually written on, even if it's just scratched, throwaway. And it's probably not. Oh, it is! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is old Screamatorium paper. This is not 20 years old. Look, it is 10 years old. How about that? Oh, I fleshed it out. I swear I did not plant this. Look at this. It's a. Okay, let's see. Sunday, October 7th, 2012. So this is 10 years old. The hand is a lot older than that, I promise, but it's a Screamatorium kind of log, but apparently something went wrong with it. And then now we have this. Wow, I'm so excited that we actually found something with something written on it. I think that's it. I think there's nothing else in here, and now so now I got to stuff all this back in here. I really don't want to unravel the tampon, because the tampon kind of does the trick. If there's something in there, it needs to stay buried, right? But what we'll do, I guess, even with this, yeah, so this, I opened up a time capsule. I think what I was trying to do was open up a time capsule, and I kind of did. That's 10 years ago, right there. We're gonna swat it back up, and the only reason that I did any of this back then is just to give this, because it is rubber and it's hollow. So the idea is to give it a little more strength and a little bit more oomph. Give it a little more Viagra. So I accidentally put the one from 10 years ago back in there, but that's okay. But I guess it's going to take it all to make it fit, and then you put the tampon in, and then it looks like that. So that is the story of the bloody hand. No. Okay, it's pre-show at the Screamatorium, and I'm just actually documenting a few little things that I have done. As always, one layer just doesn't quite do the trick. It starts opening up a little too much. So now we put 2 layers up, and you know, the light's on and you can't even tell it. So that's awesome. This isn't a full-on behind-the-scenes tour, although hello Templeton. But I always have to show the meat mangler prop from Screamline Studios. ScreamlineStudios.com, courtesy of the Big Scary Show. Check them out. This is just an old shirt that I had, and it was hanging up, and I just thought the face looked cool. And right here is really just a boo hole anyway, because it's just a storage. We also added just a little bit more to the doorway into the actual Screamatorium studio. Spider up there. So the first cloth was already there, but on the inside it kind of just looked a little weird, and so I doubled it up with some of the tablecloth. I have fear flaps over this door, although they're not down yet, but now they are. This is basically just a black bed sheet. It blacks out the whole hallway, then it goes all the way down, and it just makes for a really even black look. And you would never even know there's a door there. We have Halloween chili slow cooking in the crock pot. Got fog problems? So the Screamatorium is about an hour and a half from getting started. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh!
Try to avoid angering our in-house apparitions, or this could be your last night among the living, and your first night with us.
they smell the lid. Jack-o'-lantern number 2. It is Monday, October 31st. It is Halloween at the Screamatorium. We aren't on the air yet. We're going on at 5 o'clock for the Halloween party and all that good stuff. We don't have the lights quite set just yet. But as usual, Gulio decided she wanted to go in that corner. And I have a feeling she'll be donning that mask before the night is over. And we have some trick-or-treat for trick-or-treats. And I think we're ready for Halloween 2022. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Pumpkin delights. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
It's just a jump to the next.
Now playing at the Screamatorium. And in here, the soundtrack is playing on the Screamatorium.
Jack-o'-lantern, laugh, and laugh. It is Halloween. What a night to be driving. And it's Halloween, too. Oh, it's creepy. Oh, man, what I'd give to be back at home, snug and warm.
Halloween night at the Screamatorium. It's about 60 degrees on Halloween night at the Screamatorium 2022. No moon in sight. Really kind of dark and creepy, which is, you know, perfect. Halloween chili.
Look Lindsay. I thought
One
we
of their
understood
machines
each
fell
other.
off the top of the tree, then ready to bring myself flat on the other.
And we're playing the Wolfman.
Spark plugs, bumpers, hubcaps, bullseye seal beam units, radiator grills, batteries, wire and cable, ignition systems, speedometers, instruments, tail lights, and many more. So remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. Now, Autolite, standing 60,000 dealers and service stations everywhere, presents Suspense.
Good night. Sleep well.